Hey guys, take a look at this AI Shopify store, fully branded, fully designed, and ready to launch. I built this entire store in under 15 minutes using my own completely free AI methods. I didn't use a page builder, I didn't use a paid tool, I didn't use an app, I used none of them. I actually used my own free AI methods that I'm about to show you. And today I'm going to be showing you exactly step by step how you can do this for your own dropshipping store or dropshipping product. Now, before I get into the video today, guys, I am actually going to be giving away the store that I showed you at the start, which is a winning product and a fully customized Shopify store. Now, all you have to do to enter is we first need to hit the like goal of 750 likes, and then all you've got to do is comment what you thought of today's video and what was you most impressed by what I taught. Also, guys, make sure you like the video because I am going to be leaving the cheat sheet that's going to contain all the prompts and all the free methods that you're going to need to use to be able to recreate this store. So guys, let's get into it. We're now going to build our Shopify store without needing a page builder or any paid tools. And the first thing that I want to say is this will be the product that I'm going to be using as the example throughout the video, which is a calf massager. Now, at this point, guys, you should know what product that you want to sell so that you can follow along really easily with the video. I'm trying to make this video as easy as possible for you guys to literally copy and paste and follow along. Now, the next thing that you're going to need is this prompt sheet on Google Docs that will be left in the pinned comment and in the description below. Smash the like button, guys, because I've given you this crazy value for free. Then the next thing that you're going to need is this custom GBT that I built from the ground up. And this will also be linked in the cheat sheet and in the pinned comment below. Now, once you've got access to these two tools that are completely free and available straight away for you guys in the pinned comment and in the description, we can get started. We're literally only going to be using these two free tools that I built for you guys to get a store that looks like this, which is absolutely crazy. Now, the next thing that we're going to need to do, guys, is sign up to Shopify. So make sure you use my link in the pinned comment and in the description below to sign up to Shopify, because you're going to get your first 3 months for $3 or €3, which basically means you're getting Shopify for $1 or €1 each month till the 3rd month. Now, by you guys using my personal link for Shopify, I will earn an affiliate commission, which I appreciate, but I am giving you guys some insane value here. So if you can use my link, you're going to get that offer, which is 3 months for $3. And you're also supporting me as a content creator. So all you guys have to do is put your email address in here and click start free trial. And then if you've already got a Shopify account, you can log in with it. If you haven't got a Shopify account, you can just create one. So you're going to be paying $1 or €1 over the 3 months. And you can clearly see it stated here, guys, which is free 3-day trial. So your plan is 3 days for free. And then it'll be $1 or €1 for the next 3 months. Now, you do need to be on a paid trial for this to work, guys, because you're going to be using Shopify's AI for this to work. And to get access to Sidekick, you do need to be on a paid trial. So make sure you connect either your credit card or your PayPal account, and then you can continue. Now, if you do not go on their paid trial, you're going to be limited to the features you get. And that's why I'm saying to you guys, you do need to go on it. Now, once you've entered that information, then you can carry on. Now, just to save some time, guys, I've gone ahead and done all of that, and you can see inside of this new Shopify store, the plan that I've got access to is the basic plan, and I am on the paid trial. Because like I said, we are going to be using Shopify's AI to do this, and you do need the paid trial. Now, once you've done that, you're going to go over to online store, and then you're going to want to make sure that the Dawn theme is on your store, because the Dawn theme is the best free theme with Shopify's AI. Now, if you don't have the Dawn theme, and let's say you have the Horizon theme, you can just scroll down to where it says explore more themes, click visit theme store, and then you'll find the Dawn theme there. You want to make sure it's downloaded and on your store like this. Now, the last thing that we need to do before we move on to the exciting AI part, guys, is put our product into the store. Now, I'm using a supplier called Team Drop. Now, you can sign up to Team Drop using my link in the pinned comment and in the description. Now, the reason why I'm using Team Drop is because they're the best dropshipping supplier right now. They've got the best shipping lines. They've got the best quality. They've got the best scalability. So they're the best all-in-one platform for dropshippers. Now, once you've created an account using my link for Team Drop, you're going to go to where it says find product. You're going to find the exact same product that you found on AliExpress, but on Team Drop. And once you've got it, you're going to go to where it says list to store. You're going to select your Shopify store. You can then check the variant pricing, the images and the description. I'm happy with all of that, so I can click list now. Now, once you've signed up to Team Drop, and by the way, it's completely free to do so. There's no credit card needed. You just need to create an account and you go to find product and you found your product. You're then going to choose your shipping method, and you can see the shipping methods can get my product to my customers within 5 to 8 days, 8 to 15 days, and the pricing will depend on the product that you're selling. You can then go to list the store, select your store, select the product type, look through your variants and pricing, images and descriptions. Once you're happy, you can click list now. Now, once you've imported the product from Team Drop to your Shopify store, I've just kept the one image, which is this basic image, because we're going to remake images with AI for free anyway. I've also deleted the description and left the product title as leg massage. We'll come back to this later. We've just got to make sure the product is in our store so we can move forward. Now, what I like to do is duplicate the page, scroll down to where it says theme template default and click the eye icon. Now, this will open up the editor for that exact product page, which you can see here, that we can start editing. Now, if we look at this page right now, it looks terrible, but in literally around about 15 minutes, it's then going to look just like this. So bear with me, guys. We're going to make it look insane. Now, the next thing that we need to do is go back over to the custom GBT that I've given you guys, which is the section builder. And you're going to see here where it says pick me a brand name and brand kit. So you're going to want to select that, because at the end of the day, guys, we don't have a brand name and we don't have a brand kit just yet. So we do need to make it. Now, the GBT has responded saying, what is your product? What niche are you in? And what brand tone do you want? So let's just answer these questions, and it gives us some examples. So mine's a leg massager. I'm in the scientific/medical niche. I want the brand name to be one word, so I'm going to make it one word. Now I've clicked send, and now it's asking me what color mood should we go for. Now we want medical/clinical, as that's the niche I am in. So I've asked it to do medical and clinical. Now it's just wanting to confirm the product name, so I'm sending it again, leg massager. And just like that, guys, it's giving me some brand name options, color usage, brand identity, and then it's giving me some logos that we can make. So now I'm just going to pick one of these brand names. Now I actually like number 5 and number 6, but I'm going to go with number 5. So now I've said my brand name is number 5. Now make me a symbol plus text logo and click send. So now this custom GBT will now make me a logo for that brand name and that style of logo, which is text with a symbol. Now, if we scroll back up, you can just ask it to make you a text logo, which is literally just text of your brand name. But I actually want a symbol and the brand name because I think it looks more professional. And you can see it's now making that image. Before we go any deeper into building out the store, I want to show you something that's going to give you a massive advantage once the store goes live. Because it doesn't matter how good your branding is. If you're not collecting emails or SMSs, you're leaving 20 to 40% of the revenue on the table. And the tool that I recommend to every beginner and D2C brand is a tool that I use in my own stores, and it's called OmniSend. And they're kindly enough sponsoring today's video. But trust me, you're going to want to use OmniSend whether or not they sponsor today's video because of the results that are proven every year with email marketing. Some people say email marketing is dead, but the data clearly says otherwise. Here's what the data actually says, and this was the data that OmniSend released in 2025. Email drives more sales than organic social media marketing. Email marketing is the highest ROI channel for e-commerce. It's a 32% average conversion rate for automated emails. SMS revenue is up 22% year on year. Brands that use both email and SMS see a 2 to 3x better performance in their brands. This isn't theory, guys. This is live data that you can also find online on why email marketing and SMS marketing is crucial for e-commerce and dropshipping. Now I want to cover why OmniSend is a perfect fit for beginners and D2C brands going into 2026. One of the biggest reasons why OmniSend fit perfectly into this video is because they're heavily investing into AI, which means using their platform is just getting easier and easier to use. You can generate emails with AI. You can create SMS campaigns with AI. You can build automations with AI. And you can pull your product images directly from your Shopify store into OmniSend. So even if you've never written an email marketing campaign before, OmniSend can do it for you. And unlike the other tools and email marketing apps out there, OmniSend looks branded, professional, and they've got the best technology in the industry. Now, don't get me started on the automations with OmniSend, because this feature actually creates so much revenue for my brands and some of the biggest brands using OmniSend. Now, when I say automation, I literally mean it makes money for our brands while we sleep. OmniSend customers' data show that 47.9% of all of their email sales come through automations, whether that be abandoned cart emails that convert at a 34% plus rate. Product abandoned emails generate over 40% of all automated orders on recoveries. Post-purchase flows boost repeat orders by 20 to 30%. And here's the best part. All of these automations that I've just mentioned are already pre-built within OmniSend. So you can literally just turn them on. Now, the next thing that I want to cover about OmniSend is some of the biggest brands and D2C brands using them every single day. So here are some of their best highlights. There's a skincare brand that increased revenue by 69% after switching to OmniSend. A jewelry store added $70,000 a month from an automation alone. A lifestyle brand saw a 30% revenue growth year over year, and multiple Shopify stores went from 0 to 20 to 30% in revenue with OmniSend in their first month. These are normal brands, not unicorns, doing the exact same thing we're building today. So if you're building this AI Shopify store with me today, grab OmniSend using the link in the description. It's free to start, it's beginner friendly and D2C brand friendly, and the automations alone can pay for your OmniSend subscription when it does turn into a paid subscription, because your first 200 email subscribers are completely free. Now, make sure you guys use the link in the description and in the pinned comment, because it does support the video and the channel. I want to say a massive thank you to OmniSend for sponsoring this video. And even without them sponsoring this video, I use them every single day for my own brands. So it's an honor to be sponsored by them, even though I'm using them myself. Now, whilst we're waiting for this image to be made, we're now going to conduct some more research on the product so that this AI can make even better stuff going forward, which we definitely will need. So you're going to want to go into Google and type in the name of your product plus myshopify.com. Now, the reason why you're going to do this is because you want to find competitors selling either the same product or very similar, so that you can feed this to the AI in a minute, because we have nothing to go from because our store's not made yet. We need to feed the AI with some data. So you're going to want to go through some of these website listings till you find one that matches your brand the most. Now, this website here is the closest thing. It's literally the same product as mine, but it's in black and it's slightly a different look, but the actual outcome is the same. So I can use this to get the AI to get more data. So I can copy the link. You're going to want to open just a normal ChatGPT tab, because we're going to get it to conduct data on the product. This prompt will be available in the sheet, and it says, I need you to make me an in-depth product info stack. This is a competitor selling the same product as me. You send it the link, but I need it for my brand name, and then you send it your brand name. And then once you click send, it's going to conduct some research and give you the full stack of the product info that we can feed the AI later. You can see it's given us the key features, what the product is. We're going to need all this information later for when we build out each section one by one. So now I've done that, guys. I've gone back to the tab of me working with the custom GPT. So now I've got all of this information, guys. We can go back to the chat from the custom GPT that I've given you guys, and you can download the logo it's given you. If you're not happy with the logo it's given you, just ask it to make you another version so you have one that you like. And then once you've got one of the logos you like, just take a screenshot of it or download it. Then go back to your Shopify editor and go to settings, logo, and then select logo. And this is where you're going to want to add the logo in. So I've just added my logo here, and the logo that it made me first time round, guys, was actually really, really good. So now I can click done. Now I am going to want to edit the image, and you're going to want to go to where it says color background, and you're going to want to change it to transparent and then click save. Then you're also going to want to go to where it says crop and transform, and you're going to want to crop this so it's as small as it can be to the logo. That way it's going to fit onto the page the best, and then click apply. And then you're going to want to click save. And then once you've done that, guys, you can exit. And now you can see the logo now hasn't got a weird colored background, and it fits that toolbar really nicely. Now I do increase the logo to around about 120. So between 120 and 130 is perfect. And guys, just like that, we've got a nice professional looking logo, so we can click save. Now we've done the boring, tedious part, guys. Honestly, the next part is so easy and quick to do. So the first thing that we're going to do is remove the announcement bar, because we're going to be making a really cool looking animated one with AI. And all we've now got to do, guys, is go back to the prompt sheet I've given you, and you're going to see all these different prompts: universal hero section, split hero section, icon grid, static before and after, horizontal video testimonial slider, comparison table, customer testimonial carousel, 6-point feature breakdown section, full animated horizontal bar. Now, once you're in the prompt sheet, guys, this is where things get super easy, because all I literally have to do now to get our announcement bar is copy this prompt here. As soon as you've copied the prompt from the sheet, go back to the custom GBT, paste in the prompt. Now, once you've done that, guys, you're going to get a response saying, what is your product name? What does your product do? And what are your brand colors and features? Now, you just need to answer this once. And then from there, every time you give it a prompt, it will then know what your product is so that it can actually create that section already done for you. Now we can go back to the other GBT conversation we had where it goes over exactly what our product is, and we can copy all this information. Now, once you've copied that information, you can paste it here. Now, before you send, guys, you do need to give it your brand colors. So you can see here, color kit. Now make sure you paste that at the end and then click send. And then the custom GBT will now know your brand colors to use for the sections and the information to add to the section. Now, if you head over to get.stores, which will be linked in the pinned comment and in the description, you're going to be getting your domain for just 99 cents. Now, why store domains is the best is because it's going to be www.yourbrand.store. Now, if I click search, you can see that my domain name is available, pickleballracket.store. Now, it does say that it's available for $29. Don't worry, we're going to be getting it for 99 cents because you're going to be using my exclusive coupon code EcomKing at checkout, which will turn it into a 99 cents price. Now, you might be wondering, well, why would I want a .store domain? Why not just .com? Now, .store domains work better because SEO ranks .store domains better than .com. Also, when you have a .store domain, you're telling the user what to expect. They're going to a store to buy an item, so they know straight away what they're going to be getting. With that being said, guys, you can see here, I'm going to click add to cart, click proceed. Then you can see coupon code. I've put EcomKing, click apply. And just like that, guys, we're getting our domain now for 99 cents. Now, it's important to understand that that's if you've got privacy protection turned off. Now, if you turn privacy protection on, it is going to change the price to $7. Now, it's up to you guys whether or not you want privacy protection on. You can read this information here if you want it. Now, even if you do check out using privacy protection, it's still only going to cost you $7 versus on Shopify, it's going to be upwards of $20 after taxes or VAT. So you're still saving a lot of money. Then once you've checked out, guys, you're going to see here, you're all set. Click manage your domain. Then you're going to go over to the domain you've got here, click manage. And then you're going to go back to Shopify and go to connect an existing domain. You're going to copy your domain over, which is mine here. And then I'm going to click paste and click next. And then all you need to do, guys, is change the DNS settings. So you're going to see here DNS records. The only thing we need to do, guys, is change these values. So if we go over to .store domains, you're going to go to where it says DNS. And then you're going to go over to where it says DNS records. And then you're going to see Shopify asks for a type. So we need to change this to this code here. So just click the copy button, go to the A record and click add new record, go to A record. And then the destination IP, you're going to put it in here. You're going to change TTL to auto. And then you can change the host name. The host name is @ So we're just simply going to put an @ symbol and click save. And then click done. And then the next record we need, guys, is a C name. So all we're going to do is copy the C name over, go back to .store names, click add new name, C name record. The value is going to be what Shopify gives us. And then the host name is going to be www. So www and then click save. Now, once you've done that, guys, all you need to do is click I updated my DNS records. Then once you've done that, guys, you're going to see it says here, next check in 7 seconds. So Shopify will auto-populate check-ins to make sure the DNSs have changed. Now, this can take anywhere from 10 minutes to a few hours. So don't expect this to be instantaneously, guys. As long as you keep this open, guys, and work on something else, you're going to be fine. Now, if you do have any issues with it connecting, you can contact Shopify. or .store domains to help you. But as long as you've entered these values correctly, eventually they'll come back correct and populated to let you use the domain. But with that being said, guys, make sure you use get.store domains for your next domain, and the link will be in the description and in the pinned comment so you can get it for 99 cents. Now, whilst we're waiting for that to give us our prompt, go back to the Shopify store, go to add section, go to generate, and this is where we're going to be using Shopify's AI to generate the section. Now, what's going to make this so easy is that because our prompts are going to be designed for our product and our brand kit, as soon as we paste that prompt in, it will make that section with our product information and with our colors. So that way, we literally just get Shopify to do the hard work for us. And you can see here, section title, prompt for Sidekick, so it knows exactly what it needs to do. So all we got to do, guys, is copy the prompt from where it says prompt for Sidekick, then go back to Sidekick's generation tool and paste it in there and click send. And then you're going to see Sidekick generating that section in live time with its AI. Now, the reason why this is a game changer, guys, is because Shopify's AI will do the hard work, but my custom GBT now will give you the best prompts for Sidekick. Now, just like that, guys, it's made me my announcement bar, and look at how nice this is. It's animated, it's on my brand guidelines, it's all amazing. Now, if you do have any issues with the prompt, let's say it's got the wrong colors or it's the wrong size or whatever, you can go to follow-up instructions and ask it to fix it, or you can take a screenshot and send it to the custom GBT and say, look, it's had an issue, and then the custom GBT will actually give you a new prompt to give you the better version, because sometimes you are going to get errors where it doesn't work exactly how it's intended. But I'm just saying, if you do, which is very rarely, you can either take a print screen or you can just manually type in the issue, and you can see it's given me a full editable section. So I can change the colors, I can change the scroll speed. So let's say I really want it fast, you can see now it's really slow, but if I want it really fast, now it's really fast. So I can change it to however I want it. I can then go back to add section again, click generate, go back to the cheat sheet, and now we're going to be moving on to the universal hero section. So we're going to copy this prompt, go back to the custom GBT, paste it in there, and because it already has our product information, it will just create the prompt this time. You can see here, guys, it's just given me the prompt this time. It's not asked me for anything about my product because it remembers from the prior message. So now I can go back to where it says underneath prompt, create, and copy this. I can then go back to Sidekick, paste in the new prompt, and click send. Now, because this prompt is a lot longer than the announcement bar, it will take a little bit longer. So the longer the prompts are, the longer they take. Now, it won't take longer than 2 to 3 minutes. Now, whilst we're waiting for Sidekick to make that section, we might as well move on to the next prompt, which is the comparison table. So you're going to copy this prompt, go back to our custom AI agent, paste it in there, and wait for its response. That way, we're going to save time waiting for Sidekick, because you can still see Sidekick is still making this section, as it is one of the more complex ones it's making. And just like that, guys, look at this section it's just made for me. Look at how nice that section is. It's honestly insane how nice this section is. So what we can do is we can click save. Now, don't worry about the order it's laid it out in. I've noticed with Sidekick, it will just put it at the top of the page. We're going to make all the sections first and then re-add them back in the right location and then delete them from where they shouldn't be. So just leave them as they are for now. This section is honestly amazing, looks beautiful. We'll add the images in at the end, but so far, guys, I can't complain with those results. So now we've got the next prompt for our comparison table. So I'm going to copy this, go back to our Shopify store, click add section, generate, type in the prompt and click send. Then we can move on to the next section, which is our video testimonial section, which is join 1,000 customers who love our product. So we're going to want to copy this prompt, go back to our custom GBT and click send. Now you can still see Sidekick's making this section. Again, it is one more of the complex sections, so it will take a little bit more time than usual, but it is finishing up. And just like that, guys, it's made me this beautiful looking comparison table. Now I just need to add my brand name in here and on the table, and we're good to go. Now, if I don't like the emojis, I can remove them easily by scrolling down. You can see the emojis, and all I've got to do is remove these emojis for them not to be visible. Now, for a product like this, I'd probably say emojis is not great because it's more to a mature market, so I can just delete them. And the same with the comparison table, I can just delete the emojis again. And that's one of the things that I love about the sections it makes using the custom GBT agent I made. You can really customize it to however you want. Now, the reason why sometimes it won't put the brand name in is because Shopify doesn't allow you sometimes to add it in. You can see I've just added in the brand name here, guys, and I'm just going to scroll down again to where it says brand name and just paste it in here. And just like that, guys, this section has now been changed to the way I want it without emojis and with my brand name in there. So I'm really happy with this section. Now, if I scroll down, I've already got the video testimonials ready. I've put join 1,000 customers who love and then the brand name. So I've just changed a few things there, guys. So we've already got those sections built in that look amazing. Now we can add the next section, guys, which is a very basic section, which is the results section. So we're going to copy this here, go back to our prompt generator and then click paste. Now, the next section that I wanted to build is a full animated horizontal feature bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this prompt, go back to side, click add section, generate the new prompt that I just got, go back to our custom GBT and click paste on our new prompt that we're giving it. We're doing them back to back to save as much time as possible, guys, as it will take around about 10 to 15 minutes. Now, it's just made that next section, which is our 3 statistical results, which are animated. So if you hover over them, they're also animated. This is now starting to look really, really good, guys. Now, we're going to be moving on to the next section, which is another animated bar. So we're going to go to add section, generate, paste this one in. Now, this small section shouldn't take too long for it to make. Now, another section we needed to create is the FAQ section. So we're going to go here and click copy, go back to our custom GBT and click paste. And just like that, guys, it's made us our animated section, which is going to go in between the product section and in between the next section. So this isn't going to be the announcement bar. This is actually going to go underneath. So the announcement bar is going to be like this, but then underneath this section is going to be the other bar. So we've got them all ready to go. Now we've got our FAQ section. So I'm going to copy this, go to add section, generate, click paste and click send. Now I believe that this is the last section that I'm going to be using in this video, guys. I have left a few bonus sections in this doc. So if you want to add even more sections, I've added quite a few bonus sections that you guys can use within this folder. Now, if we scroll down, you're now going to see the image prompts. So these are going to be the prompts that we use to create the images. Now, we're going to wait because we're going to reorder the sections first before we start working on the images. And just like that, guys, it's made us our FAQ section. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to click save. So now I've got all the sections that I want for this video, which is the majority of them. We can now reorder them so they look more cleaner, because at the moment they're just stacked in an awkward place. So what you're going to want to do, guys, is you're going to want to add these sections underneath the product section. So this is technically the start of the page and we're going to be working from below. You want to click add section and you want to scroll all the way down and you're going to see all the AI generated sections that we've just created. So you can see all the sections that we've just created are all here, guys. So I'm going to add the first section in, which is the product hero section. So you can see now that is underneath the product feature section. Then we're going to add the next section in, which is going to be the feature bar. Now the feature bar is actually meant to be in between the product section and here. So that's how I want it laid out. Then we're going to go back to add section again. Then the next section underneath that, guys, is the comparison table. Then we're going to add another section. And then the next section is the statistical section. So we're going to add the stats in here. Then the next section after that, guys, is our social proof video section. So we're going to add that in here. And then the last section that we need to add in, guys, is our FAQ section. So I've just added that in at the bottom. So now what I can do is I can click save, because now I've reordered all of those sections. And now I can scroll all the way back up to the top where it says header and delete all the other sections from the top, because guess what, guys? They're now not needed. And then I can click save again. So our announcement bar has now been added back in the right section. So now if I scroll on the page, guys, you can now see that it follows the order that I want. So this is the perfect order I want and it looks super professional. So if I put it onto full screen, you can start to see how nice this page is starting to look. Now, obviously, we now need to create the imagery for this page. This is starting to look absolutely amazing, guys. And usually you'd have to pay a lot of money to get a page to look like this with a page builder or a theme. We've just done it for completely free. So that's insane to me, guys. Now, the only thing that's missing is the imagery to make this page look amazing. So now all we've got to do is go back to our prompt sheet, go to image prompts. And what we're going to do is grab the first image prompt. Now, before you paste in the image prompt, make sure you add an image of your product so that the AI can then take the image and the prompt and recreate it. And now I can click send. And now it's got the image of our product and the prompt. It's now creating our image, guys. That way it's going to actually use the actual product imagery into its custom image. Now, the image that it made me, guys, was actually really, really good. The only issue is it didn't use my brand colors. It didn't respect my original brand colors. So I sent up the follow prompt saying, the image is good, but you didn't use my brand colors, because at the end of the day, that image is amazing. It just needs to use my brand colors and we're good to go. So now I've reminded the agent of what my brand colors are. You can see now it's remaking that image, and I can already tell by the background being blue that it's going to remake the image, but this time actually respect my brand colors. Now, this method is amazing for creating images because it's free and it creates amazing looking images. The only downside is it does take a while. Now, if you do sign up to GenSpark using my link, you do get credits for free, which you can use towards image generation. So technically it's still free. And I do recommend doing this because if you go to GenSpark and use their image generation tool, you can use mixture of agents, auto prompt, auto style, 1-to-1 aspect ratio. You can click the remix button, load the image. You can paste the prompt. Then you can send it your color kit, and then you can click send. Now, the good thing about GenSpark is it uses a mixture of the best image tools like Google Banana, Flux, and all these other models. And again, if you get free credits using my link, which I believe you do, you might as well use it because you're going to get a mixture of different kind of images that it's going to make you. Some really cool looking ones versus some more basic looking images. But if we go back to the GBT, it's made another really good image. And again, these images aren't bad, guys. For a free AI tool, it's actually really good imagery. Now, I just hate to say it, when you compare it to the GenSpark images that it makes, you can clearly see that the GenSpark tool does make better images at a way faster pace as well. Like, this was done way quicker than, GBT. You can see some of these images, guys, are really impressive and really quickly made. Now, this video is already quite long and I don't want to drag it out anymore, but once you've gone through all of the image prompts, guys, your page should then look like mine, where you've got all these images for your product. You've got the testimonial video imagery, and then obviously you need to link the videos to this, guys. Now, you can use a Vimeo account, upload videos by using AI avatars through either InVideo or Arcarads, and then link them here. And then you're going to have all of these sections. Now, I didn't show you guys in this video the testimonial prompt, but it is in this sheet, the testimonial prompt. And once you've added it in here, guys, you're going to have a section that looks like this. Now, these images that I made for this section, I just used the Sidekick or the Shopify image tool. Now, if you go to where it says change, you can click here where it says select from library, then generate image. I just gave it a prompt saying, make me an image of an older man as a headshot, and it made me these images. And again, Shopify's imagery tool is free to use with their paid plans. So I just made these testimonial head cards through the Shopify image generation tool. But essentially, guys, once you guys have gone through the whole prompt sheet and you've done it, your pages should look just like mine. And that's essentially how you create premium branded dropshipping product pages on Shopify for basically free, guys, or close enough to free as it can be. So if you've appreciated this video and you found it very helpful, and by the way, guys, you can create any section you want with that GBT agent that I built. If you give it screenshots of other people's websites that you like, you can build anything you want. But with that being said, guys, I hope you got a lot of value from this video. And with that being said, I'll catch you on the next one.